How did Prince get his hands on an opioid so powerful it is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine? That is a question many are asking, no doubt, this morning after we learned just yesterday the music legend died of an overdose of fentanyl. Now, the medical examiner listed Prince's death as an accident. He died on April 21st, you'll remember, a day after he was prescribed medication by a doctor, though we do not know if it was fentanyl that he was given. Prince was found unresponsive in an elevator at his Minnesota home. The medical examiner's report did not indicate how the drug was taken, if it was ingested or perhaps injected into the musician's body. Joining us now is Dr. Scott Ackerman. Good morning to you, Doctor. I appreciate it. It's interesting because you're an oncologist, but you're here because this is a drug that frequently is typically only administered and prescribed by oncologists for cancer treatment. So why do you think he would need this kind of drug, and why would a doctor, because we've had no information to suggest that he had any type of cancer, prescribe, if possibly that's what happened here, fentanyl? Well,
fentanyl is a very strong opioid, and we use it for cancer patients. We use it with patients who have cancer pain and chronic cancer pain, but it's also used in other areas. People use it, physicians prescribe it with some patients that have a very severe chronic back pain. Typically, we prescribe it in the form of a patch. The patch goes on the skin. It's a transdermal patch, it's called, and the drug is delivered very slowly over a few days. And so for people, not just cancer patients like my patients, but patients with chronic back pain from auto accidents and those sort of things may be on these patches as well, and it delivers the pain medication slowly.
But delivering it that way and prescribing it by a patch, then you can control how much of a dose then a patient would receive. Would you be surprised if a doctor would administer this maybe in pill form to someone who might take too much of it, since we know that even just a very small amount of it can be lethal?
Well, you're right. A very small amount of it is lethal. It's 60 times more powerful than morphine. When we prescribe it in micrograms, which is very, very small amounts. In addition to the patch, which delivers it more slowly, there are other forms of administration of it. Surgeons use it in the operating room, and when patients are having heart surgery, they give it and we give it to patients there intravenously. We also have a more short-acting fentanyl or more rapidly released fentanyl that's given either by a pill that's put under the tongue or a lollipop that we put in the mouth, which is absorbed, and that acts more quickly. So we don't know what form of it was given to Prince, or what form of it he received, or even how he got it.
Right, because we don't know. This is also something that is illicitly made and has become a huge problem. In fact, even the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency has said that this has been a huge problem, that there have been so many overdoses as a result specifically of the illicit, the illegal, manufacture of this drug. Let's talk a little bit about Prince's size. He was 112 pounds at the time of his death, only was about 5'3", so about my height, maybe even a little shorter. Does that impact how much then obviously he should take or be prescribed, if that was in fact what happened here, considering he's so tiny?
Right. When we prescribe drugs to patients, we look at their size, and we prescribe drugs based on the patient's either body surface area or weight, and certainly larger patients need higher amounts of drugs than smaller patients, and it's all for all sorts of certain drugs. But with morphine and opiates, it's a little bit different. Yes, a little bit goes a longer way in someone who's smaller, but these drugs, especially fentanyl, they dull one's senses to pain. So over time, what happens is your threshold for pain becomes lessened. So something that wouldn't bother you and me becomes very, very severe to someone who's been on these drugs for a while.
So you can keep taking fentanyl, more and more of it, to help then with the pain. It's easy to develop a tolerance to it.
Right, and as you do, those larger doses you take can cause respiratory depression and subsequently death because of that.
And it's interesting, too, because his team had asked just a day before for help because they were concerned about his opioid addiction, from what we are hearing, certainly from those who know him. Doctor, thank you very much for being here. Do appreciate it, Dr. Ackerman.